YouTube, my name is Chris Farah and welcome to my channel where I will be reviewing the last 2 episodes of The Bachelorette. If you are someone who watches my recaps, you may have noticed I wasn't here last week, and it's because I went to a Lebanese convention. I am Syrian Lebanese Christian. There's not that many of us, and so sometimes I have to go to conventions to reconnect with my culture and dance and eat the food and meet cousins. Also low-key see if there's one single Syrian Lebanese Christian in the whole world who's not super conservative. Even if he's fiscally a little conservative but at least socially progressive, I'll take him. But that person's a unicorn and does not exist, honey. He does not exist. But I'm back in California. It's 9 a.m. I'm about to go to SoulCycle. I'm wearing a fun shirt that you can't see. I can't move because my friend Wa, who is amazing and has her own YouTube channel, taught me how to focus. And if this video isn't in focus, she's going to kill me. And so I'm afraid to move. All right, now I'm gonna be super honest. I did watch the episode that I missed of last week, and all I really remember is the Jean Blanc fiasco, which was pretty much this. Jean Blanc, who you remember as the person that tried to speak French to Tia wannabe, no, I'm just kidding. The person that wanted to speak French to Becca in the very beginning and was just sans my shoes or something, I don't know, but he was trying to say let's do the damn thing, and honey, I don't know how to say that, and neither does he.
Either does he.
Okay, so this is what happened. Jean Blanc is here's some perfume I made you. I'm really starting to feel these feelings. And Becca just is cold AF and not into it. And she handles it with the grace of Donald Trump
trying to put on skinny jeans.
Okay? I just made that up and that's fucking good. Oh my God. Just realize that I don't get paid for what's coming out of my mouth right now, or really hardly for anything in life, and I really think I deserve it. She handles it really tactlessly, where she's
I don't feel the same way.
and then so he feels haram really bad. Haram means pity in Arabic. I come back from these conventions and suddenly I'm more Arabic. So he's awkward and he's just well, I guess, I didn't know how, I was trying to say what I think that you, and then she's wait,
Wait, so you don't feel like you love me?
and then she loses her mind and makes it a big deal. I'm just gonna say this. ABC, you should have never picked Becca, and I'll tell you a billion reasons why. And if you've watched any other video of mine, you know that I literally hate this person. But she was too broken after the Ari thing, if that's even real. She's needy AF. This is what Becca's personality is to me. Frustrating. She's constantly frustrated herself, but really the answer is she's frustrating. That is it. That's her personality trait. That's what she has in the bag. It is it. She has healthy looking shiny hair. She's constantly frustrated. She's the most uncomfortable bachelorette to watch on camera, and I'm sure in life. Anyway, I gotta move on from this. And what other things happened in the last episode? Who knows? We're gonna go on to this next episode.
I gotta open my notes.
Okay, so this next episode starts of whatever this week, and it's a one-on-one with my fave, Colton, and he's
I am so excited to go on a one-on-one date with Becca. I wish it was Tia.
They go on a date, and then we have to watch them and their awkward hands throughout the whole, they're in a hot tub and holding hands right outside the water and doing weird things, and I want to be that could easily be inside the water, we wouldn't see, and if that was me in that hot tub with Colton, honey, my hands would be doing something different. This is why I can't marry an Arab Christian. Help me. Okay, so then Colton and her have a date, and it's he equates love with heartbreak, and that really hurts Becca. Because he said I love you to a girlfriend, and then he broke up with her. That's why. No one's done that. I've never been in love, and I say I love you to every single thing in the world.
Pebbles on the sidewalk that didn't trip me. Thank you, I love you.
So then a group date happens. First of all, I feel I'm in goddamn deja vu. The group date happens, and they're all going to very relevant celebrity in Vegas, Wayne Newton's house. None of these men know who Wayne Newton is. I bet Wayne Newton, in parentheses, hasn't gotten a Google alert search like it did last night. By the way, he's Native American, if you didn't know. I wanted to know that. They always make fun of women with a lot of plastic surgery at past a certain age, and you know, I'm just gonna give him one. Like, he looks bananas. He has the thickest, blackest hair that's obviously like that spray. I mean, it's like sprayed on black. I mean, it looks like, you guys ever watch Real Housewives of New Jersey? When Joe and Joe got in that fight and there was like black paint everywhere and it was from like bald Joe's head.
Every day they have to spray down that Persian palace that he calls a home with like power washing to get the black spray off of the walls.
He lives in a Persian palace. Here, again, could I say that I'm Arab again? I'm Middle Eastern, I'm Arab. And what I'm saying is I know Persian and Middle Eastern taste, and this Native American man lives in like the most bananas home that is like gold pillars against white brick. It's actually not Persian because, or Middle Eastern, because if it was, it'd be marble. I mean, and then he brings this like blonde woman out and he sings Donka Shay, and then he has the audacity to be like,
Do you guys know this song, Donka Shay?
and these like 20-year-old men are like,
How the fuck did we sign up for this?
and ABC, like right now in life, there couldn't be more like relevant artists in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Like relevant in like quotations. Like right now J-Lo's there, like Mariah's always there, like Britney was just there, like, but Wayne Noon is who you pick. So far the music people, the stars that have been on this season of Becca's Bachelorette have been
Richard Marx, Lil Jon, and now Wayne Newton. Okay.
They go to Wayne Noon's house, and then like deja fucking vu again, they have to write a song to the melody of Donka Shay. Like, we have already seen this. Like, even Chris R's like,
This is fucking familiar.
I don't have to call him Chris R anymore because Christian, who I guess was the other Chris involved, left. And Becca, that was a dumb choice because Christian had hot ass eyes. Anyway, so Chris now, who I now want to still call Chris R because that's my name, Chris, and I don't want him to be associated with me. Chris R is like, yeah, this is familiar. Like, I already wrote a song for Becca. Didn't you hear it?
It was 2 episodes ago.
And then they roll out like catering uniforms again. Okay, they're like tuxes or whatever, but like, are they gonna give out shitty manicures and pedicures and play dodgeball? And am I just in some sort of like alternate reality, like a Wrinkle in Time? Like,
Where's Oprah? Get me out of here.
by the way, I'm wearing a little makeup, and it's because when in my last video I didn't wear makeup, but then I got like one of my other videos got put in like a Bachelor Insider like compilation video, and I was like, of course it's gonna be like where I look disgusting in this compilation video.
I feel so bad for Bachelor, anyone who works for ABC or Bachelor people that like actually watch this because I just like complain about your show the whole entire time.
I do have some nice things to say. Like, for instance, whoever is that luggage intern that has to like keep taking the bags away from the 2-for-1 date, and I'll go into that later, like, she deserves a lot of praise. She's sassy as hell. When she came and took the other bag, she was like, you know, I love her. So it's not like the people that work at The Bachelorette that I don't like. It's like the people making decisions in a broad scope. I think there's like some segment producers that have been phoning it in.
I mean, phoning it in on like a flip phone, like one of those Nokia phones.
All their decisions are from the 90s.
So none of them can sing. Big surprise. I kind of thought maybe one of them would be able to carry a tune, like a little bit, like just have like, I don't know, some sort of like cognizance between like the sounds coming out of their throat and their brain to be a little bit on key.
Or try, but no.
So that's the group date. So the group date ends with Chris motherfuck R, who thought he killed the challenge, but he really just screamed, not getting time with Becca because he didn't like try to get time or who knows what, and then he spirals. He goes down the dark rabbit hole of rejection and insecurity, and it is bad. So that's what happens to Chris. He's a big pansy. We go to the 2-on-1 date. Okay, so then the 2-on-1 date happens, and it's between David or Martin Shkreli and Jordan Wilhelmina. Honey, okay.
Okay, so something happened I didn't talk about this, but something happened in that episode I didn't review about like golden underpants or something, or like Jordan/Wilhelmina has golden underpants. And then like Martin Shkreli, like, who I think is what obviously David looks like, and you know, Martin Shkreli was that like pharma bro who like tried to make the EpiPen like $1,000, like didn't give a fuck about anyone and keeps buying hip-hop albums and not releasing them, or like releasing them so shittily. He thinks he's so cool, and now he's in jail, thank God.
Because karma comes and get you, and that person is not a good man, and neither is this guy David. So David, by the way, has like made a really like remarkable recovery. I mean, he like only has like one like bruise underneath his eye and like a bloody eye. And the bloody eye is disgusting. And I think that's like seeping into his brain. I don't know what made him heal so fast. It must have been the fact that I think that he does sniff Jordan's underpants. Because he talks about them so much and he's so obsessed with Jordan that I was like, oh, he sniffs his underpants. That's why he keeps talking about he sniffs his pants. So they go on a 2-on-1 date.
A 2-on-1 date is a textbook date, which 2 men or 2 women, whoever it is, go on a date with someone, and then it's always like in some barren field or like some desert or like some place where like one just is supposed to just like walk away from the production into the horizon to be never seen again. And it's like coupled with this thought of like, well, when you have your private time with the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, you should like talk about yourself. And like that never happens on a 2-on-1 date. Literally the 2-on-1 dates are always like whoever has the first moment with the Bachelor or the Bachelorette just talk shit about the other one, then the other one has to come defend themselves, and then the Bachelor or the Bachelorette brings them both together, and then they all fight, and then the Bachelor or Bachelorette has to think about it, and then one goes home.
That is what happens on every 2-on-1 date. And so for Becca to be like, I just wanted this time to be like a time where I get to know you both. Like, bitch, have you not seen the show? You ain't never gonna know them on a 2-on-1 date. You ain't never gonna know them in life. So Martin Shkreli like feels very proud of himself for throwing Jordan underneath the bus. And I already hate Jordan, but this like Martin Shkreli character makes me hate him more. David makes Jordan look better. And honey, that is a feat. That's like first man on the moon,
Neil Armstrong.
It's a feat to make Jordan look good. But David, you did it. I actually do feel a little bad for Jordan because I think that he actually is mildly genuine. I think that he's like completely absorbed in his looks. I think it's because that's where he's gotten validation. He's like a poor kid Haram from like whatever. His mom is mildly crazy, but his dad's always loved his mom. Like that's what he said. Like he doesn't know what he's saying sometimes. Like sometimes he's like, see, I'm a good man for you because I watched my dad love my mom all these years and she's crazy. So like Becca's supposed to be like, all right, so you think I'm crazy? And this whole conversation's about him settling with her. So David gets kicked off, right? Because he's a monster. And then Jordan and her have like more time together later on, and then she like just doesn't give him the rose, and that's when my favorite luggage intern comes in and is like the sassiest thing in the whole world. And I'm so happy for you, honey, whoever you are, thank you, because you gave me like
One of the moments of the episode.
And I will say this, in this 2-on-1 date, it's like they didn't tell the guys I guess where they were going because they're wearing like long pants, and I hate all of Becca's outfits, and it's mostly just like black and silver like sequins textured situations. They're always giving her like some sort of like rocker-esque outfit, but honey, she's not a rocker. What she's wearing on this 2-on-1 date can only be described as like a girl who showed up to an Ashanti video shoot in 1998 wanting to be like an extra because she's wearing
a horrible like army-esque shirt with the jean shorts that are so loose.
And Timberlands.
I will say that her eyelashes look better this season than what they poor did to Rachel on Rachel's season, because Rachel had the worst eyelashes in the whole world. I don't know why they just don't put extensions on these girls. Make me a producer so I can make this show better. I want to be the kind of producer that like comes in like twice a week, makes a bunch of decisions and leaves because I have my own fucking shit to deal with, but I know I can make that show better. Like on all fronts. Oh, one of my favorite parts of the 2-on-1 date is when Jordan and Becca have like time together and they're like, what's your typical like weekend? And like Becca's like, church with my girlfriends and brunch after. And then like Jordan's like, a bunch of beauty shit. And I want to be like, yeah, Jordan, a bunch of beauty shit. That's me too, honey. Like I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna hike. I might go to Burke Williams. I might like do a mask. Beauty shit, self-care shit. Yoga, that is my weekend. I like a church every once in a while. I like going to like one of my Middle Eastern churches because it just has a little more flavor. Have you been inside a Byzantine Catholic church? If you don't know what I'm talking about, look it up on Google. It's like the most beautiful artistic gold, like icons everywhere. I mean, it's like being in a museum.
And then watching a really fancy play.
Am I going to hell? Oh, I should turn that off. Jordan gets kicked off. It's kind of sad. He's like, I don't know why she didn't pick me. I can walk, I can talk.
That's what he says.
Okay, so then the rest of the episode goes to Wills, who now is now my front runner. I mean, he's so hot. So Chris R, who didn't get the time with fucking Becca on the group date, like before the rose ceremony, like tries to talk to her again and is like, this is what happened, I'm so sorry. Like, doesn't say that, is like, spiraling, and then she's like, cool, bye. And then she's like having time with Willis, and she's into it. And then Willis, who knows? Do I watch this show? Absolutely not. I'm a little bit. And then Chris R tries to come back and it's like, can I have more time with her? And it's like really awkward. To watch this man spiral is like, what are you, Jordan's mom? Because you have some
Mental issues.
And then Wills is like,
Fine. I mean, I literally just sat down 2 minutes ago, but I'll give you some time.
and Wills gives him time. And then he comes back, and then Chris R does not want to give up. And then there's like this tenseness, and the way Will handles it is like the most masculine, secure, like, this is my time with this woman. I'm gonna ask you politely to leave. It is like hot AF, and now I'm like, oh, you're my star. It's you.
And the intern girl who has to get the luggage, you're who I'm watching these episodes for.
Also, I guess the audience that watches my YouTube. Those are the 3 reasons why I'm watching The Bachelorette.
It's the luggage intern, Wills, and you 3. Thank you.
So he's very hot in the way that he handles it. Chris R is disgusting. But Chris R gets the final rose, and they say goodbye to Venmo, who we didn't even know about. But I'm just like, Venmo probably like has some money in the bank, Becca. I mean, granted, maybe he's like not the most physically strapping gentleman, and I love barrel-chested freedom fighter, Flora Shore.
Do I watch every reality show? Yes. Do I watch even infomercials sometimes? Yes. Can I like literally give you a step-by-step process of Dr. Sabah's miracle Benjamin Button melon formula from Cindy Crawford's Meaningful Beauty? Yes, I can. This is me.
This is my life.
Okay, then there's the mid-season promo, which I really do appreciate because it comes at a time when I need it, which is to hook me back in. A lot of drama is gonna happen, and somehow these men really fall for Becca.
So,
that's what happens. I had to get my coffee, which probably now has made me out of focus. I'm so sorry, but look how cute this mug is. And that's what I had to say, honey. I hope you missed me. I missed you. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like and comment. It's actually the commenting that is like what makes my video even like visible to other people. So here I'm gonna ask you a question. Who do you like? Is Wills the hottest person on this show? Do you think Becca has a personality beyond being frustrated or frustrating? Do you like my mug? Do you think I'll find love in this world? Those are the questions I need you to answer in my comment section. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm Chris Farah. You can follow me on social media at Chris L. Farah. The L is for Lebanese or luxury. You pick, honey. F-A-R-A-H, like Farrah Fawcett, 1 R. Subscribe. I love you. I'll see you later. Bye. Bye. That's how you sing. That's how you sing.